Okay, so now the most important thing for everybody in this market is everybody want to know where exactly to buy and where exactly to sell. Because if they know exactly where to buy, then they are going to make money. If they know exactly where they are going to sell, then they are going to make money. Okay, so this actual point forms the basis for technical analysis that we are going to do. Yeah. But we're just going to have a different understanding about it, because the goal of the market is not to buy and sell. Yeah, it's not to buy and sell. I told some other things too, that in forex trading there are three things you become. I don't know whether I told you. There are three things you become. First, you become a trader. That's number one. You become a trader, number one. Number two, you become an analyst. And number three, you become a risk manager. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So now, being a trader is where you do your buy and sell. That is being a trader, doing your buy and sell. But actually, that is not the most important thing in trading.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the most important thing in trading. But we also need to learn it in the form of a structure, then we can know what to do. So the first thing we're going to do is to look at the candlestick. I'll shift to my trading view. Now you also have your trading view.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go to your trading view. Even though the charts are there, I'm just going to expand these things and focus on the empty space first. Okay. Let me go to it. Let me delete all this. Okay. So whatever you see here is what we call the candlestick. The green bars and the red bars, they are all candlesticks. Okay. And candlestick is just a way to represent price graphically so that we can all make sense of it. Otherwise, there are two main types of representing price on the chart. Two main types is the line chart and the candlestick. So if you can actually follow me on your trading view, and you know, yes, this morning we did the time frame. We did 1 hour, 4 hour in the day. Yeah. After that, you will see the candlestick here and you see the line chart here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing to.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so now those are like the two main types of price representation on the chart. It's very important. And at my end, we'll use the two. So if you move to this place, it says line. You put it there, it changes the whole chart into a line chart.
Okay.
If you put it here, it changes the whole chart into a candlestick chart. Right. Now our focus is actually on the candlestick chart, and we are just going to see what it means now. Okay. So there is always a slide I call the candlestick anatomy, trying to explain the buy candle and the sell candle. So I'm just going to draw it so that we all see it. So
okay.
I'm going to change this color. All these settings, you remember we did the tools, all these settings with time, I'll just teach you, or even you can even know it by yourself, but I will teach you. Okay, so I'm going to change this to red. Okay. So I'm going to create another candle. Okay. This time it's going to be green. Okay. So let me put this. You know, these are the easy stuff. So yeah, these are the easy stuff. So okay, so now what you have here is this particular one. with the red, mostly you see the sell candles are red. This particular one is a sell candle and is the same as a bearish candle.
Okay.
Or you can call it seller's candle. You will see the result. You probably know. And the green one is the buyer's candle or the buy candle. Okay. Now we said that we are using candlestick to represent the price action. We are using candlestick to represent price action. So when you see a red candle, it actually means that the price has fallen. So I'm going to label this thing here. I'm going to label here. I'm going to label here. Very good. I'm drawing it so that we all see it very well.
Okay.
This is actually the basic for price action. This is actually the basics for technical trading. So we cannot miss this one. Now, with a sell candle, which is boldly written, let me write sell candle here. This time I'm using all the proofs. So what you see here is a sell candle. I'm going to put it here. I'll copy this. Paste. Change it to 5. Let me make the text green. Okay, perfect. Okay, now. So what you see on my left, which is the red candle, is actually the sell candle. It's better we call it that way than to call it any other name to confuse ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better we call it this way. There are other names people call it, but I'm not interested in those kind of stuff. Okay. So the first point of a sell candle is where the price opened, which is the opening price.
Okay.
You want to know where the price opened, but remember that sell candle is actually a representation of a falling price. Yeah, it's a representation of a falling price. So definitely the price is going to open at the high, which is this point. Okay, so that's where the open is. I'm going to put the text there and call it open. So I'm going to put it open here. Okay. Nice one. So that's where actually the price opened from. But because we are saying this is a sell candle, the price didn't move up, but rather the price went down. It went down and it actually closed down. Okay, so these points here, these are very, very important. You realize that most of the thing I'll teach you is just based on candlesticks. It moved from this high and it came to close at this low. Okay, so this point here is actually the closing price.
Okay.
I'm going to delete this. I'm going to put it here. So that's the close. Okay. So we've identified the open and the close. The reason why I started with the two is that if you move to the line chart, these are the only things that makes up the line chart, open and closing price.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only two things that make up the line chart. But if you come to the candlestick, it gives you 4 price information. The first one is the open price. Second one is the close price. Then it also gives you the highest price within that candle time frame, the highest price. So I'm going to put the text here and name this point the high. So what we're actually doing is just the candlestick anatomy. Yeah. They are the basic stuff, but very important that we know. So this point here is actually the highest point. And this point here is going to be the low.
Okay.
So when I do the sell candle, I'll actually let you point out. Okay, maybe we cannot share the screen, but maybe if I point it, you let me know what that price point is. Because this is the low. Very important. So we've actually named the sell candle. The first price point we need to know is the open price. Where did the price open from? Okay. Then you will now ask, where did the price close? The candlestick is going to show you. It's going to show you where it's closed. And the candlestick is also going to show you how high the price went within this candle time frame. It's going to show it to you. And it's also going to show you how low the price went given this candlestick time frame. Then this 4 information is very critical for our trading. So that is it basically. Now I'll point out the price point on the buy candle. Then you would help me find out whether it's the open, the close, or it is the high. So I'm going to point out to this.
So I think that's the opening.
That's the opening price. Okay, that's perfectly right. So I'm going to label it. I'm going to label this one. And please, what of this price point?
All right, so that's this price.
That's where.
That's the close price.
That's the close price. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to label it close. Now, Richard, you know all these stuff already.
Not too much. Okay, but at least just a normal idea on it.
Yeah. So this is a closing price. I'm telling you, this is like the foundation to technical analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, as simple as it is, that is the foundation, understanding the price representation.
Okay.
So I'm pointing out this.
So that'll be high.
That's the high. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to point out the last point, which is automatic. Okay. So please, what's the last point?
That will be the low.
That will be the low. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rich, this is just perfectly the candlestick anatomy.
Okay.
All right, so that you see it. Candlestick anatomy. So I've just placed it there nicely. This is the candlestick anatomy. We have the sell candle, and we have the buy candle. The sell candle represents the strength of sellers trying to push or actually pushing the price from the high point to the lowest point or to low point. And the buy candle represents the buyer's pressure to actually move price from the low point to the high point, right? This is the basics to technical analysis. This is just a simple pattern. Candlestick on itself is a pattern to tell you even where price is going to move to. So you've done this, nice one. Now, if you look at the chart now, you can see for yourself what is happening.
Yeah.
So each candlestick represents a time frame. So you determine the time frame. Currently, my time frame is on daily chart. Here's it.
Okay.
My time frame is on daily chart. Now let's shift the time frame to 1 hour. So now when we shift the price to 1 hour, what it means is that every candle represents 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, every single candle represents 1 hour. So if you see 5 candles, that's just like 5 hours. So let me just point from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it represents 6 hours. Every candle represents 1 hour. So that is how to look at it. So when we shift to 1 hour and you are doing your analysis, you should bear in mind that the candle, let's say when it is 9 o'clock, the candle will close 10 o'clock.
Okay.
When it's 10 o'clock, the next candle will close 11 o'clock. That is how the 1 hour chart looks like. But if you are on, for example, the 4 hour chart, let's assume the 4 hour chart, and the starting candle opened at 8, it will actually close in the next 4 hours, which is 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
So that when you see one candle, it contains four of 1 hour candles just inside one candle. Yes, basically that is it. But now let me show you the true concept of this candlestick and how we can take advantage of it before we move to market structure. Let's go to the PowerPoint first. You can see that I have candlestick here before I have uptrend, downtrend, and that's market structure. Okay. And now, this is how you should think of candlestick. Think of candlestick as buyers and sellers having a battle. And at the close of the hour, if you are looking at 1 hour chart, we will find out which of them won this battle. Yes, see it that way. Let's see the start of the hour. When the hour starts, nobody knows how the candle will close. Nobody can predict with certainty 100% how the candle close. Nobody knows. But when the candle close, then we know that okay, it's going to be it's a red candle or it's a green candle. If it's a green candle, take this notion. What it means is that buyers has overpowered the sellers within that 1 hour time frame. That is how come the candle became green. Buyers has overpowered the sellers. Now, when the candle becomes red, see it this way. The sellers went into battle with buyers and the sellers won the battle. So they closed the price below. Then the candle became red. Now look at it as a boxing fight. I don't know whether you like boxing. Maybe I like boxing. Now take it as if we are in a boxing fight. So we have boxer A and boxer B. Okay. And you know, in a boxing fight, we have 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Right. So boxer A and boxer B, round 1. Boxer A defeated boxer B in round 1.
Okay.
Correct. So now, for example, when you are moving into round 2, Richard, who are you going to who are you going to put your bet on when you are moving into round 2?
So based on what happened in round one, so I'm sure you still put your bet on boxer one.
Yeah, because whatever it is, he has shown potential of defeating boxer B. Like, we should hold that logic strongly. He has demonstrated that he can beat boxer B. So in round one, he did it. So when we are going to round two, and I am actually supposed to think objectively without emotion, then I'll say that then boxer A will beat boxer B again in round two. But in trading, I will say that, but not with 100% certainty. Correct.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but not with 100% certainty. See, this is what I've observed in the market. It took me a while. You know, the simple stuffs are not obvious to a lot of people. The simple things, they are not obvious to a lot of people at all. And if you talk about the simple things, some people will even laugh at you. That, how can this even work? It's crazy. Okay. So I'm just going to show you. Let me show you from Wednesday. I wanted us to go from Monday. These are all 1 hour.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So let's say from Monday. Okay, so yes, Monday. Yes, Sunday. So I'm going to put a white or vertical line to block the Monday. So this is Monday.
Okay.
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 Okay. So let me look at the end of Monday. So let's see this, right? So we are looking at basic market logic, basic things that people are running away from because it is too simple to appreciate. So then they prefer complex stuff. Okay, they want complex stuff so that, you know, at least they satisfy their intelligence. That these are complex stuff and we've solved them. Okay, but the market is simple. This is not the strategy you are looking at. It's just a foundation. Now, right from 12 o'clock, okay, you can see that at this point, sellers won the battle, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in actual sense, you actually go for a sell in favor of the previous candle, okay? So it's the market actually moved for a buy. So now when this candle closes, you now go for a buy in the favor of that candle. Like, we are just following whoever wins the battle. Take it like that. Follow whoever wins the battle. Okay. Because anytime a battle is won, know that a lot of people have lost money. Yes. If a candle closes with a sell candle, all the buyers lost money within that time. Okay. Yes. So your like what you are saying is that we want to follow the sellers because they have made the first defeat, and it's likely they will continue. No problem. Now, you can see it for yourself. You can see the trend for yourself. All this following up. But now let me explain to you. You know, all these things are consolidation. We'll look at that in market structure. Okay. I told you that technical analysis, we have price, we have time. Time is very important. The time we are actually looking at this thing is not favorable time. It is Asian session time here.
Okay.
All the way from 9 o'clock to 6 a.m. in the morning. They are all Asian time. And around those times, you don't see a lot of market movement. Yeah, that is why I said when we come to technical analysis, there are few things that are important. And I told you that for us, we will trade within the London session. We will get there. Okay. But just to prove a point that when you watch from this candle, okay, when this candle closes with a sell, the next candle closes with a sell, and this candle closes with a sell. Like, these are big movements.
Yeah.
Right. So when this candle closed with a sell, you may as well want to follow it, but it didn't happen. So you followed it and it gave you a loss, but it became green. You follow the green. This is a green. You follow it, you get a loss. It gives you a red, you follow it. You get a logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it plays out in the market like every day, and it comes with the big moves every day. Like you don't know the reason why people. This is a big move of a green, big move of a green, big move of a green. When you watch the chart, anytime the market doesn't follow the previous candle, it looks as if it produces a small candle. Okay, we'll do deep. Let's say, for example, this. Okay, so this is a big green. Okay, after 3 reds, this is a big green. Okay. Yeah, it's a big green, and it couldn't go up, but it was just followed up with a small red. Okay. So what I'm trying to do now is to build your understanding of candlestick. Candlestick is a very great tool to represent price. And this is the best way I've understood it if you see it as a battle between sellers and buyers. Whoever wins the battle, that person is your guy for confirmation. What I illustrated is just like the raw form of what we are going to learn. Like that is the raw form of what we are going to learn in our strategy. But it is a strong thing that you need to keep in your mind. Meaning that you will never execute a sell. You wouldn't do a sell on a buy candle. You will never do that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If the candle produces green, which means buyers have taken over, there is no way I'll make you do a sell. And now, if the candle closes red, there is no way I'm going to make you execute a buy. Because it is not logic that you've seen somebody performing and the next hour you say you will not go with that person who is performing. But then you will try to bet against that person. It doesn't happen. The fact that it can reverse doesn't mean we will have to think that way. Yeah, because the market is not 100%. Okay, but we need to have a foundational knowledge, a logic that we can follow, that it makes sense to us. That is the only way we can apply a strategy. So ever since I got this understanding, like so many things has changed for me. And that is what I actually used to model. And when I got this understanding, I tried to do a lot of search to find out that, okay, who has actually put out content in this manner. So at the point, I called it follow the candle. Follow the candle. Follow the candle. You don't have a choice. You just have to follow the people who actually made money the last hour or the last day. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yes. And let me tell you these statistics. The market has a higher probability of continuing than reversing. You can write it down. Sometimes it takes so long to appreciate some of the concepts.
Yes, the market has the...
Yes, the market has a higher chance to continue than for it to reverse. Very important. Because we are going to use all these things. So it means quickly, I've just introduced you to charting. So probably before you will sleep, you will actually look at the chart and see maybe just basic understanding of how things are working on the chart. And you will see repeatedly what I just showed you. in the chart. And again, it is not 100%. Okay, it's not 100%. You know, we are just making money by just a small edge. We are just using a small edge to make money in this market. Yes, just a small edge to make money. 90% of traders are losing, but among losing traders, they have high win rate. Okay, this is what it means. It means that the losers, they win more. Those who lose money in the market, they win more. They win more per trades. If they take 10 trades, they can win like 6 out of 10.
Okay.
And yes, still they'll lose money completely and consistently. Those who make money win about just 4 to, let's say 4 to 6 out of 10. So when we get to this point, our concern is not even about winning a trade. Yeah, I'll show you that in short details. And you would have loved it more if like you actually lost money continuously. Like, do you get it?
Okay.
If assuming you were already trading and you were losing money already, you would really see like the big difference. But it's fine. You don't have to lose before you learn lessons. Yeah. So basically that's what we have. Let me go back to the daily charts so that I can see the rest we did. I'm actually looking for the anatomy we drew. Okay, here's it. So basically, this is what we are seeing. We are seeing that the market is being represented by candlesticks. This thing has dated from Japan rice farmers that came up with this candlestick stuff. I'll send you a book called Candlestick Bible. Okay. I'll send you a book called Candlestick Bible. Just read it. But mostly if I send people this book, you see there are a lot of chaff information inside. So just limit yourself. You see what I've shown you is just enough, not for you to read Candlestick Bible. Do you get it? What we have just done now is enough not to go and read even the Candlestick Bible. But maybe for the purpose of resources, I will send it to you. Just limit yourself to this, and that is all. And the understanding behind the sell candle and the buy candle, please cherish it so much, because that is a game changer in the strategy we are about to discuss. Right. So I think this is where we can end this. The next time we'll continue with the market structure, which is like now we are entering into the deep things. And I wish tomorrow I would have a session with you in the evening based on candlestick anatomy we just did. We will set up, I think BDCs also have a demo account. For the 1 week, I will show you to just execute on this raw candlestick pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, just this raw candlestick anatomy we just discussed. Sunday, let's meet. I told you from the beginning that around this time we will do more. We have to spend like a lot of time at the beginning phase. So sometimes, you know, the last time I told you I wish I would call you just so that we talk and we see how things, because the beginning phase is the most important phase. So let's make it a time tomorrow in the evening. The candle will open, the market will open at 9 or 10. Okay, so maybe we can do something around 8 or we can do something around 9. So that we just complete that session. Monday, you begin to execute the candlestick, like follow the candle. You execute it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Normally, what I do is for people to execute it on their real account.
Okay.
Yeah. I let people on my mentorship, I let people execute it on the real account so that you feel the money. If you are losing, you feel it. And if you are also making money, you feel it. But I stopped recently because that is the raw form of the strategy. And I don't want people to make. There was this guy, he's a chartered accountant. When he did this, he said he only liked this strategy. He doesn't want me to teach the other one again. Because in the one week, he made money on his real account. And he was saying that he doesn't want the other one because this one was simple to execute. So he said he really wanted this one, but this is not enough. Right? So now I'll let people execute on the demo account so that the improved one will work it on the real account. Right. So when this it will end very soon. I'll send you the recording, and tomorrow we'll meet again.
All right. Okay. Thanks very much, Steve.
Okay, Richard.